Hello, folks. It's Big Ugly Henson here, the Henson Creek Outlaw King. I got a little information for y'all, and see if y'all can make sense out of it. Eric Carroll, he kept making videos talking about how he was going to build the Whitakers a big log cabin. He was going to build them a brand new home. And he described it over and over about everything being handmade and everything. And then he says, John Mast is going to come in and we're going to go meet the Amish, and made a big private thing out of it, big secretive thing, making sure, donate some money to help fund the trip. Now, what's funny about that is we all know Eric Carroll's on the John Mast Foundation. That is, set up by Robert Mast. Now, if you look up Samuel Mast, that's part of the foundation as well, Robert Mast's other son, Sam, he has been putting together them grand log cabins, handmade. He's been putting them together since 2003. And would you believe it? He went all the way to Japan and built one of them there fabricated, handmade Amish cabins. Now, Eric Carroll, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but being you're on a John Mast Foundation and you're friends with Robert Mast and his son Samuel Mast, he does this for a living since 2003, then why in the world would you not have him to do you a favor and the Whitakers a favor? Why didn't you just get him to put together that big fabricated nice home that you talk about? And that brings me to the next thing. The Amish don't deal well with excommunicated Amish, so that didn't make no sense. And let me tell you how the Amish bank. I've lived with Amish around me all my life on Henson Creek. I was raised up with the Amish. And this is how they work with money. They get about 4 or 5 trusted members of the elders of the community together. All the Amish put their money together, and they're allotted a certain amount of money to live every year, every month, whatever. But now, if you want to hide money, say if you have a charity, John Mast Foundation, say you got a charity, and you all of a sudden hit a big lick with Whitaker content. Now, would you go take that money to somebody the government can't check it and can't do it, and have them to slowly donate it into the charity or the foundation? That way Eric could get clean money that didn't come from the Whitakers? Seems to me like that's a way to embezzle and launder money. It don't make no sense to go have a big secretive meeting with the Amish whenever you're talking and explaining what you want built, and you have access and are such Mast supporters. Why didn't the Mast support you, Eric? Why didn't Samuel Mast say, hey, Eric, I will come to West Virginia and build that Whitaker home for you and put it together? Wouldn't that have been a whole lot easier and a whole lot smarter? The old Big Ugly ain't the smartest one, but I think I'm on to something there. You folks check it out yourself. Look up the, John Mast Foundation, and you'll see Eric's pretty picture. And then you'll scroll down and you'll see Samuel, and you can read on there that exactly what Eric Carroll was explaining he wanted built for the Whitakers, he had access to. So there wasn't no reason to be visiting no Amish in secret in another state unless you're wanting to hide money to feed through that foundation, or a dad talk, or, and Doug, pissed off parent. We all seen you. Every time a big donation come in on them live streams, you would hide that son of a gun just as quick as it come in. So, folks, you can see right there that there's a lot of players involved, a lot of people making that Whitaker money, except for the Whitakers. And old Patrick didn't get paid either, I don't think. So, Eric Carroll, why didn't you have Samuel Mast build that home for you? Why did you bring John Mast in and excommunicate the Amish just to write a $500 check to the Whitakers until you went to the Amish and come back, and then all bets were off? Is it because you hid that money with the Amish to get paid through that foundation? I think so. Hit that like and subscribe, folks. We're just now exposing these son of a bitches.